Oh? Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. What? I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I didn't know this was a thing. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. The color of the text is hurting my eyes. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness volume and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Oh. So, this is a controller, which I'm not using. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Should we go bunny, like I normally do, or should I just be basic and use my name? I don't know what my character is. I don't know if I'm male or female. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're gonna call ourselves Man, only 10 letters? Ugh. It really limits me. I was thinking of so many good ones, and I'm like, no, that one's not. That's too many letters, or blah, blah, blah. I guess we'll just go basic. I see. Iris vein, is it? I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright. Now that we've properly introduced, let us begin our story. Presented by Iris vein. That's cute. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Iris Vane, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? Ooh. Storyteller, you're getting a little deep. Getting a little deep. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time, and one time only, what would you do, Iris Vane? I guess it depends on the situation. I don't think I would want to bring anybody back currently. Like, there are people that I've loved that have passed, but that entails a lot there. Like, if they passed from illness, would they still have the illness? Would they pass again? Like, blah, blah, blah. Now, if something had happened to one of my children and they passed away, there would be nothing I wouldn't do. I'd use it if it came at no cost, sacrifice someone, sacrifice myself, all of it. But I don't think I would want it. I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes. That is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all, for example. If a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Iris Vane. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as if it's their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Shogo Oki, male, occupation office worker. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps and a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Sex? Don't know. Occupation? Don't know. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. Alright. Breaking news. Oh? I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh. Excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness. You very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time, back a smidge, and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. I don't trust you, storyteller. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Okay? I'm already really into this. I love it already. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Shogo Oki. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay. And... there. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors. Though my head's still a little fuzzy. Okay, Shogooki. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right. When the game is in your control, drag the screen and move the right stick to the ground. Oh. Oh. I'm looking around. What? Okay, creepy. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we were doing? The Rite of Resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know the name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select the things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. So this is an investigation, like, horror ghosty game, I think. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Okay, I investigated the playground. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Huh. Alright, what else we got here? Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshiko. Kinshiko. I actually know what that is! I know what that is. I don't know what this one is, but I know this one, Kinshiko. Kinshiko Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Interesting. Sumida City, Tokyo. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukujima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Okay, so major landmarks and tourist attractions are the Eco Temple. Is it Eco or Echo? Echo Temple. Former Yasuda Gardens, site of Kira Kozu Kensuke's residence. Honjo Matsuzakacho Park. Sumida Park. Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall. Mukujima Hiraken... I don't know how to say that one. Gardens. Interesting. Kinshibori Park. I'm trying to pronounce these the best I can, so if I mess up, I'm sorry. But this is not something I don't know what all of these words, how to enunciate all these words. Kinshibori Park. Opened 1950. Conveniently close to Kinshiko Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigusui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshiko, was also derived from the canal. Cool. Knowledge. I don't know if these things matter. I don't know if these things matter. That I'm looking at, and it's telling me. But I got a feeling this game is going to be a lot of reading, which I'm fine with. I'm not sick. No. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. Of course she is. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. She's talking about me. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Oh, good. I get to learn about her. So, she's a girl. Okay. Housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability has spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked as a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Ogopogo. Ogopogo? That's such a cute name! Oh my god. You guys, look up what a Shiba Inu looks like if you don't know. They're super cute. Ogopogo. Ogopogo. Who has been by her side since she was a student. That is cute. Okay, I guess I don't dislike her. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Okay, now what? Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshiko and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Do I have to look around? Oh, I do. When I noticed this girl loitering about, she was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Oh, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? You mean that I mean, that'd be a huge help, but are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm a good Samaritan. Oh, wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose your bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around here are pretty fishy. But the Seven Mysteries of Honjo are different because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga.